Every player will love you for this build. This build is, I think, a successor to all skill builds because it literally does clear a room when you need it to. And everybody's happy for it because it makes the damn mission go faster. So the fire grenades have to be thrown first, send your secret mines, and then Stinger Hive. So when the Stinger Hive hits the ground, that secret mine gets refreshed and you throw that out. When that secret mine hits every NPC in the room, your Stinger Hive comes back, okay? You throw that out. You rinse and repeat these guys back and forth. But when you enter the room, guys, you need to throw that incendiary grenade. It makes every fucking thing easier for everybody to just kill. And they're just running around on fire and then explosive and then bleeding. So you're keeping them occupied all this time without even shooting a single fire, man, from your guns. The guns are there, yes, if they get close. You know what I'm talking about. Don't. All dead. Ah, nice. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Yeah!
Disclaimer, the content has explicit language and comedy. Children under 16 watch at your own risk.
Fire grenades, secret mine, then Stinger Hive. And then after that, it's a Stinger Hive, and then a secret mine. Again, rinse and repeat. So they come back every 2 minutes apart, okay? The Stinger Hive and the secret mine. So it's unlimited to that extent. Both cooldowns are pretty fast on this build, guys. So let me take out the Scorpio. This is what I'm running. All right, guys. So the specialization is the crossbow. And we've got this here for the incendiary grenades. And we got 50% pulse resistance with the survivalist. That's the crossbow. And we've got 10% protection from elites. And we've got 10% skill haste with the crossbow. Okay, if you want to look at the logistics here, I'll let you show you. Okay, so fire grenades, the important stuff. This is the important stuff, guys. Fire grenades, all right. We've got 10% skill haste. We've got 50% pulse resistance, and we've got protection from elites. All right, that's it. I mean, the protection from elites is not going to do much for you on this build because it's not a DPS build, and it unlocks the 5.5 assault rifle style weapon magazine. All right, and we've got assault rifle, we got the LMG, we've got the shotgun, all procced. And let's get back to the build real quick. So, yeah, you're like, why Vile Mass, right? Because that's for the Stinger Hive, guys. It bleeds harder. It bleeds a ton harder. Trust me. You watch the video, you clear the room. Everybody is thanking you in the back. The next room you go to and you clear with the same procedure, with the way I'm telling you to throw the fire grenade in first, Secret Mines, Stinger Hive, okay? You rinse and repeat Stinger Hive and Secret Mine. Everybody's gonna kiss your ass. I'll go to the next third, fourth room. People are waiting at the door for me to open the door and execute the next thing. That's kind of funny, right? I'm the skill build guy, but I clear the fucking room. That's the whole point. So, okay, we got 4-piece hardwire. We got a backpack, we got a glove, we got the knee pads, we got the holster, and we've got Wyvern wear for impetus, 10% skill damage, and we've got perfect kinetic momentum on it. When in combat, each skill generates a stack while active or not on cooldown. Stacks increase your total skill damage by 1.5% and total skill repair by 2%, up to 18 stacks per skill lost when on cooldown. So we're not here for the skill repair, we're here for the skill damage, and it hits harder than, as you would think, I would never say this, but glass cannon. Glass cannon is a viability, all right? And I picked this up, random target loot in an escalation mission. So I couldn't, you can't recalibrate shit, but that's coming up soon, guys. You will be able to recalibrate, but I think at a random procedure of how to do that. So we'll see. It's still up in the air. Who knows what's going to happen? But let's go through the augments first, guys. And again, you can run this all green. Literally, skill builds are the best shit in the world if you know how to run it right. Meaning you don't need to have a prototype build. You could just literally run a green build and it'll perform like magic, just the same way, without any of this. Again, these are all random hardwire pieces from target loot. So let's go with the gear shift first. We've got Paradox. If you didn't know, it just refills the magazine every 2 bullets you shoot, and that's at 3% chance. The chance gets higher the more you level up your progress of leveling up your gear shift. So we've got the Lexington here. We've got Echo, double damage. Every bullet fired has a 1.6 chance to deal its damage twice. And again, it levels up, so capped at 3%. All right, and we've got the 9.3R prototype pistol. We're here only for the augment, guy. The only thing here is for the augment. So anomaly, receive healing of 4% of the damage dealt by your skills. I wish it was here somewhere else. I could put anomaly because I don't need 2 echoes. 1 is fine. But anomaly will heal you a ton, even at 4% at the bottom rate. It's still going to heal you like crazy. So this is what you should do, guys. Before we proceed with the build, you see this? I have pistols with different augments on it, talents. One with grenade, and atomize. We've got amalgam, that's status effect. We've got echo, double damage. We've got magazine refill, paradox. So you build accordingly to, you put the pistol augment talent accordingly to whatever build you would like. So if I was going striker, I would probably put paradox, for more magazine, or echo. I have pistols for the additional augment talent to add to your main build. Okay, it's always a smart thing to do, guys. Always have these pistols sitting there to add on to your build, because they literally don't do anything except for sit there, you know. If you use the what is it, quick step? What is the quick step, right? Yeah, the quick step. Again, you do not want to change the talent every time for another build just because you want to use quick step. That'd be stupid as hell. That's just a waste of material, guys. Again, just grab all these pistols, put it here for the augments, and then use them for a later build. All right, let's go back to the build, guys. All right, so we've got the backpack is where it's at, so it will fill. If you look, okay, let's go through the whole thing. A 2-piece will give you skill haste, 3-piece 50% skill damage, 30% skill repair, and then a 4-piece feedback loop. Whenever you use to cancel a skill, your other skill cooldowns is automatically reduced by 30 seconds while increasing total skill damage and repair by 10 seconds for 20 seconds. Feedback loop can occur once every 10 seconds, but with the backpack, guys, you get decreased feedback loop cooldown from 10 seconds to 5 seconds. Yes, it does matter a lot. And everything I modded out with this whole build is skill haze, guys. Every skill build, right? Skill haze, skill haze, skill haze. Again, this was all target loot. It fell, you know, as is randomly, and I try to get the best thing out of it, like skill damage, but we got skill haze, okay? So, with the gloves, sorry, let's go back to the augments. We got atomize, increased grenade radius and damage 16.5% up every time you level it up. Incendiary grenades, let me see, Syneth, I guess that's how you call it. 10% chance of rounds. Skill cooldown, 2 seconds for each bullet hit. Matters a lot, guys. So the next one is echo damage, 2% damage twice. And again, the holster has echo, and we love this build, this anomaly. Receive healing of 6.5% of damage dealt by your skills. Against levels up, all right? So that 6.5 can change. And we've got the best thing ever in this build to increase bleed and burn. Okay. Toxic delivery is the tech. Also apply a damage over time debuff for 10 seconds. Total damage dealt percent of your concussion by your status effect. Those things in total be half that. So do the math. It's very puzzling. I'm not gonna, but this is the setup, guys. Effect on the mask. We've got skill haste, you can see, and again, this was all picked up from target loot, guys. Okay, we got skill damage. What was that? 6%. 8. We've got weapon handling, 25% skill repair, skill haste mod. We've got again health. Yeah, again, this is all random, but this thing still works, guys. It works. I have 4 characters. I have the same build, and it works. It clears the damn freaking NPCs easily. We have skill damage, 12% over here. We got skill damage again, 12.6%, and again skill haste. And so you can either run gear shift or run what is it, Scorpio. So the Scorpio would push back the NPCs. You could blind fire like crazy. I hope you don't have carpal tunnel, but yeah, it could just push back NPCs if they're getting too close to you. And this build, for me, the way I play it, I have to be close and personal with the NPCs. I gotta be up front, guys. I'm telling you, if you watch my gameplay, if you look on the map, everybody's in the back shooting from a distance because they have their red tipping scales or red freaking striker build that didn't manage to ever get to getting any blues on it, because you have to take that from expertise to prototype. A lot of materials, a lot of, how you say, investments. And I don't think if people like to invest that hard in it. Like, I'm a 42,000, 43,000, so I have that time, but some people don't if they're in the thousands. But again, I go with gear shift or Scorpio. And the top half of the magazine has 25% rate of fire and negative 30% weapon damage. At the bottom half of the magazine has 18% rate of fire and 38% total weapon damage. We're here for that total weapon damage. And hey guys, sorry about that. Quick disclaimer, let's get into this. People always ask me, my friends, whatnot, seasonal modifiers. What did you put for the seasonal modifiers? month, right? Care sometimes, but the importance of this seasonal modifier would be Vicarious for me and Spark and Flame, because Spark and Flame will give you an increase of status effect of 30% in Toxic, Dark Zone, blah blah blah. That still works, okay, and it gives you 2% weapon damage. And then we've got Vicarious on activation. Enemies and allies within 25 meters of you gains separate stacking effects for the next 35 seconds. Allies receive 20% incoming repairs per stack. Enemies take 20% amplified skill damage per stack. The number of stacks is equal to the total number of allies enemies in the radius when Vicarious is active. You also gain 20% for 30 seconds. Cooldown is 120 seconds. That bottom half, it's pretty much, yeah, Dark Zone shit. Because you need 2 samples of canisters to activate to improve status of it. Yeah, so that bottom half, that's all Dark Zone. All right, don't worry about that. And we've got Sand and Stone for 30% hazard protection. Not really in use. We got Contagion. When gaining, you gain within 10 meters. An enemy can transfer to the closest ally within 50 meters if there's no one. Transfer Contagious. 2, it reverts to you instead. Contagious has no effect on you, but enemies with Contagious takes 40% more damage from all sources. So these are the seasonal modifiers. Again, I really don't give a shit about this, guys, because they change every damn season. All right, so the main thing here is this build itself. All green, even all green, okay? And these 2 guys are all named weapons. You could just go that way. The only thing you would lose out of this is the augments if you went all green. The augments make this build consistently crazy. Like, it just demolished everything. All right, guys, let's go back to the build. Seasonal modifiers for me, I think they suck. this year, I think this month they suck. But all right, so let's get back to the build, guys. Total weapon damage. And again, I've got Lexington here. Prototype measured, regular measured. The top of the half magazine has 25% rate of fire and negative 25% weapon damage. The bottom half of the magazine has negative 18% rate of fire and 30% total weapon damage. And this is the build, guys. The Seekers, you mod it out with damage, skill haste, whatever it is you want. And I'll show you right here. We got damage. We got additional 1% cluster mines, and we have damage again, 4.9% and a 5.5%. And we've got the Stinger Hive here, guys. We've got 4.8% damage mod, 5% range, and a 10% health. Because you're throwing it in the middle of every battle, okay? In the middle of where they're standing or whatever it is. But again, rinse and repeat these guys. Every player will love you for this build. This build is, I think, a successor to all skill builds because it literally does clear a room when you need it to. And everybody's happy for it because it makes the damn mission go faster. So the fire grenades have to be thrown first, send your secret mines, and then Stinger Hive. So when the Stinger Hive hits the ground, that secret mine gets refreshed and you throw that out. When that secret mine hits every NPC in the room, your Stinger Hive comes back, okay? You throw that out. You rinse and repeat these guys back and forth. But when you enter the room, guys, you need to throw that incendiary grenade. It makes every fucking thing easier for everybody to just kill. And they're just running around on fire and then explosives and then bleeding. So you're keeping them occupied all this time without even shooting a single fire, man, from your guns. But the guns are there just if they get close. You know what I'm talking about. And man, make this build your own, guys. This build is badass. Go with glass cannon if you want, okay? Or whatever. You could just switch up or go with waveform and put another hardwire on the mask here. But again, the vial mask is for the fire grenades and the Stinger Hive. Okay, and then to have unlimited Stinger Hive and Seeker Mines is hardwire. It's the only way to go. I would go, hey, Eclipse build, but no. This is the build that clears rooms, guys. It clears it. I swear to God. All right, guys. You know what it is. I'm sorry I've been away. I should have done more videos, but I had to take a break. You know, sometimes life throws headaches at you, and you got to deal with it. And that's it, man. I appreciate everybody for visiting. I enjoy doing these videos, but sometimes you need a break. And you know what it is, guys. All right. Peace, one love, and I'm out. Enjoy your summer, guys.